Morning, everybody. I know there's been a lot of people out there concerned about me and my family and people that live around here. Uh, People lost their homes. Uh, some people lost a lot of their stuff. Uh, I don't think anybody in the area lost their life, but I know over in Kentucky, there was a few people that lost their lives. So say prayers for those family members. Say prayers for everybody involved in this stuff, guys. You know, you can say what you want to say, but I was alive back in '77. I was 9 years old when the flood come through West Virginia. We were living in Logan County, a little place called East Lynn back then. And I remember my stepdad taking his truck and driving through that stuff. And it scarred me as a kid, you know. Of course, he didn't think about a lot of stuff. He had to do what he had to do to provide for his family back then because he built coal tipples for a living. Back there in that era and that time, that was good money. So you got on your job, didn't show up, you got fired. So that was good money to miss out on. But just keep these people in your prayers, guys. I've been around. That mudslide literally happened right in front of me the other day. I mean, I could see the tree moving. That's what caught my eye was the tree moving. I didn't even see I seen the branches of the tree coming. That day, I'd went out and got my car, and I'd forgot something and come back in the house, and I'd cussed, because I'd had to turn around and come back in the house. But if I hadn't turned around and came back, I'd have been right in the middle of that. That's God working. Don't care what you say about that either. Believe in him or not. I'm a firm believer in a man above. But I'm also a firm believer in, as I was going to say a few minutes ago, that I think a lot of this stuff's generated, if you know what I mean. And I'll be glad when certain government officials maybe get in there and look in on some of this, because if you are up there and you're cloud seeding and doing stuff that we know that you do, messing with the weather, uh, you've ruined a lot of people's homes. You took a lot of people's lives, ruined a lot. And found out that's true. I think you should have to pay for it, in my opinion. Well, I'm okay, guys. Been through a lot here lately. That's the reason I really ain't been on here, because I'm kind of down and out. I had a lady there the other day ask me how I knew Dr. Ralph Stanley. And while I'm on here, I want to mention that Dr. Ralph Stanley was a real good friend of mine, bluegrass musician. A lot of people know him for singing in the movie "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" Where art thou? A lot of the bluegrass on that in that movie was played by Ralph Stanley. But yeah, he lived just right over the hill from me here, a couple miles, about 20 minutes away. As a crow flies, as we Southerners like to say. But yeah, if you'd like to know how I met him, it's a funny story on how I met the man and how our friendship began. Let me know in the comments, and I'll do a live feed. That way, if y'all got any questions about him or anything, I'll be glad to answer them. I was glad I was given the opportunity to go to his funeral. I got to meet Ben Skill, Patty Loveless, and Ricky. Of course, I knew Ricky Skaggs from meeting him previously at the Santa train. But yeah, y'all like to know that story. I've got a lot of them, guys. I got a lot of stories. I don't know. Been down and out lately. Really have. Love you. Respect you. As always, I'll catch y'all on that flip side.